My alarm went off at 7:30 a.m., just like it does every day. I rolled over, got out of bed, and checked my phone. There was no messages. I stumbled into the bathroom and took a shower. Then I brushed my teeth and fixed my hair in the mirror. When I was finished, I went downstairs. The familiar smell of bacon and eggs was wafting down the hallway. I walked into the kitchen, and what I saw made me stop in my tracks. The man sitting at the table, reading the newspaper, was not my father. The woman at the stove preparing breakfast was not my mother. Both of them were strangers. I backed out of the kitchen and sat down at the bottom of the stairs to gather my thoughts. I was in shock, unable to take in what I had just seen. Who were those people? What were they doing in my house? Where were my parents? My mind was racing and my heart was beating fast. I didn't know what to do. Should I confront them? Should I call the police? Was I losing my mind? Just then, I heard the woman shout from the kitchen, "Honey, are you coming down for breakfast?" I sat there at the bottom of the stairs, unable to move, unable to answer. She called out again, "Honey, get up, your breakfast is going to get cold." A minute later, I heard footsteps coming down the hallway, and the man appeared. "Hey son, what are you doing sitting there? Breakfast is ready." Reluctantly, I got up and followed him into the kitchen. He sat down at one end of the table, and I sat down at the other. "What's the matter?" the woman asked. "Is there something wrong, son?" the man inquired. "Did you get enough sleep?" Yeah, I muttered in reply. The man went back to reading his newspaper. The woman put a plate of bacon and eggs on the table in front of me. I racked my brain. Maybe there was an explanation for all of this. Maybe they were just some long-lost relatives I have never met before. Maybe my parents had gone out for a walk. Maybe they were still asleep upstairs. Finally, I gathered up the courage and asked them a question. "Who are you?" The man smiled. "What kind of question is that?" he said. "Well, your parents, of course." My heart sank. I almost gave up hope. I couldn't process what was going on. Suddenly, my phone started vibrating. I took it out of my pocket and looked at the screen. It was a message from my father. I breathed a sigh of relief. Finally, I would have an explanation for what was going on. But when I opened the message, inside was just one word: help.